everyone, it's Wednesday and it's story time, and I have two great books here for you today. The first one is Dr. Seuss's ABCs. Mrs. Mine loves this book, and I also really like this book. It's called A Fish Out of Water, and it is by Helen Palmer. So let's get started and read these books. Dr. Seuss's ABCs. Big A, little a. What begins with A? Aunt Annie's alligator. A. Big B, little b. What begins with B? Barber, baby, bubbles, and a bumblebee. Big C, little c. What begins with C? Camels on the ceiling. C. Big D, little d. David, Donald, do. Dreamed a dozen donuts and a duck dog too. A, B, C, D, E. Ear, egg, elephant. E. Big F, little f. F. 4 fluffy feathers on a fetter. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Goat, girl, goo goggles. G. Big H, little h. Hungry horse, hay. Hen in a hat. Hooray! Big I, little I. I. Ichabod is itchy, and so am I. Big J, little j. What begins with J? Jerry Jordan's jelly jar, and jam begin that way. Big K, little k. Kitten, kangaroo. Kick a kettle kite and a king's kerchoo. Big L, little Lola lop. Left leg lazy lion licks a lollipop. Big M, little m. Many mumbling mice are making midnight music in the moonlight. Mighty mice. Big N, little n. What begins with those? 9 new neckties and a nightshirt and a nose. O is very useful. You use it when you say, Oscar's only ostrich oiled an orange owl today. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Painting pink pajamas, policeman's in a pail. Peter Pepper's puppy, and now Papa's in a pail. Big Q, little q. What begins with Q? The quick queen of Quincy and her quacking quackaroo. Big R, little r. Rosie, Robin, Ross. Rosie's going riding on her red rhinoceros. Big S, little s. Silly Sammy Slick. Sipped 6 sodas and got sick. T. What begins with T? 10 tired turtles on a tuttle tree. Big U, little U. What begins with U? Uncle Ub's umbrella and his underwear too. Big V, little V. Vera Violet Vin is very, very, very awful on her violin. WWW. Willie Waterloo washes Warren Wiggins, who is washing Waldo Woo. X is very useful if your name is Nixie Knox. It also comes in handy spelling axe and extra fox. Big Y, little y, a yawning yellow yak. Young Yolanda, your Jensen, is yelling on his back. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Big Z, little z. What begins with Z? I do. I am a zitter, zatter, zud, as you can plainly see. The end. Fish Out of Water by Helen Palmer. This little fish, I said to Mr. Carp, I want him. I like him, and he likes me. I will call him Otto. Very well, said Mr. Carp. Now I will tell you how to feed him. Then Mr. Carp told me, when you feed a fish, never feed him a lot. So much and no more, never more than a spot, or something may happen. You never know what. Then I took Otto home. I gave him some food. I did not give him much, just one little spot. But this did not make Otto happy. He wanted more food. I had to give him more. Poor Otto, he just had to have more. I knew what Mr. Carp had told me. Never feed him a lot, never more than a spot, or something may happen. You never know what. But I gave Otto all the food in the box. Then something did happen. My little Otto began to grow. I saw him grow. I saw him grow and grow. Soon he was too big for that little fish bowl. There was just one thing to do. I put Otto into a flower bowl. There, Otto, I said, this'll hold you. But no, the flower bowl didn't hold him. Otto went right on growing. This is not funny at all. His tail was growing right out of the top. I grabbed the flower bowl. I ran with it. Otto, I said, I know just where to put you. Then you will be all right. I put him in a big pot, but Otto was not all right. I saw him grow some more. Very soon he was too big for the pot. I put him in pot after pot. He was growing so fast. Poor Otto, my poor little fish. Oh, why did I feed him so much? Otto, I said, stop growing, please. But Otto could not stop growing. He was growing all the time. Very soon, I ran out of pots. Otto just had to have water. There was just one thing to do. I did it. I grabbed him by the tail. I ran with him up to the tub. The tub is big. It can hold lots of water. At last! There, Otto, I said. This tub holds my father. This tub holds my mother, so it'll hold you. But the tub did not hold him at all. He went right on growing. Oh, Otto, I said, what can I do now? Then crash! The door went down. Crash! Otto went down. I went down too. Oh, what a ride! Down went the water into the cellar, and down went Otto too. I had to do something fast. I grabbed the phone. I called a policeman. Help, help, I said. I fed my fish too much. Mr. Carp told me not to, but I did. What? Said the policeman. Mr. Carp told you not to, but you did? Too bad. I will come at once. The policeman came. My fish went that way, I said. He is down in the cellar. The policeman ran down with me. What a fish, he said. That's much too big to be kept in a cellar. We will have to get him out. We had to work and work to get Otto out. Poor Otto. Oh, why did I feed him too much? Mr. Carp told me something would happen, and it did. It did. Now we had Otto out of the cellar, but now Otto had no water at all. A fish has to have water, I said to the policeman. We must take him to water. Get help! Call for help on the radio. The policeman called on the radio. He called for the firemen. Help, help, he said. A boy has fed his fish too much. A boy has fed his fish too much. We will come at once. The firemen came. They all helped to get Otto up. But where can we take him, I asked. Uptown? Downtown? To the pool, yelled the fireman. To the pool, I yelled. And please hurry. They did hurry. The fire truck with Otto came right up to the pool. The fireman yelled, Everyone, get out of the pool! This fish is going in! Down into the pool Otto went. Into the pool with a big, big splash. Now I was happy. Now, at last, my Otto had water. Lots of water. This big pool was just the thing. This big pool would hold him. But Otto went right on growing. And no one wanted Otto in the pool. They did not like Otto at all. You take this fish out of here, they yelled. There was just one thing to do. I did it. I ran to the phone. I called Mr. Carp. Please, please help me, I said. I fed Otto too much. Oh dear, said Mr. Carp. You fed him too much? I knew you would. I always say don't, but you boys always do. Yes, I will come. Then Mr. Carp came. He had a black box in his hand. He had other things too. What are you going to do, Mr. Carp? I asked him. But Mr. Carp said nothing. He just went right into the pool. He took his black box with him and all the other things too. Splash! Mr. Carp jumped into the pool. Splash! Now Otto went down too. All I could see was his tail. I could not see Mr. Carp at all. What was going on down there? What were they doing down there in the water? Now I could see nothing. Not Otto, not Mr. Carp, nothing at all. Would I see my Otto again? Would I see Mr. Carp again? Mr. Carp, Mr. Carp, I yelled. What are you doing? Are you all right? Then up jumped Mr. Carp. In his hand was a little fish bowl, and in the bowl was my Otto. Mr. Carp had made him little again. Don't ask me how I did it, he said, but here's your fish. And from now on, said Mr. Carp, please don't feed him too much. Just so much and no more. Now that is what I always do. Now I feed Otto so much and no more. Never more than a spot or something may happen. And now I know what. The end. Those were some great stories, weren't they? I hope you enjoyed them as much as I did. All right, well, I'll see you next time. You have a great rest of your day. Love you. Bye-bye.